Hello. Huskies back again with more Los Angeles Kings franchise mode in NHL 18. Last video we had a very successful series against the was it Arizona Coyotes, I believe? Yes. They came out and they kind of took the wind out of ourselves game one, but we answered with 4 straight. Pretty much just to wipe them off the face of the playoffs. Let me move the fan so it's not in the mic. There we go. And we get the Edmonton Oilers, who I anticipate being a better team, but looking at their record, I'm a bit surprised to see that they made it to the first round with only a 5-game series. And we'll go see who they matched up with. But I mean, 5-game series is pretty convincing. They beat the Vancouver Canucks, who are a very good team. They were the number 2 seed, so I'm assuming Edmonton was number 3. I don't know why I backed out of that screen. So it'll be interesting to see what the Oilers bring for us to go against. They were 3rd in the division with 98 points. Offense is fairly decent, 232. They have the 2nd most goals in the division, only behind us. Defense is a little up there though. 205 goals against was tied for 3rd worst in the division, averaging 2.5 goals against per game. Power play 21%, pretty good. Decent penalty kill at 80%. Again, we're going to be above most teams when I come to comparisons, just because we were one of the best teams in the NHL. Edmonton isn't something to scoff at, though. I mean, I kind of brushed off Arizona, not expecting them to do anything. But they came out and they stomped us in game 1. Granted, it didn't last, but still can't take any team lightly come playoff time, especially with EA's sim engine. Oh lord, it's a mess. Alright, so let's look at Edmonton. I'm assuming Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Yep. Joe Manlow, this is the guy that beat us 2 seasons ago. 84 points, 33 goals. This guy's a monster. He's the exact player that Connor McDavid needs. McDavid with 97 points, 50 goals. Where's my 50 goals in my Rangers thing? I feel like I say that every time. Jesse Puyarvi, probably a 60-point guy. He had 55. McDavid and Manlow really take over that first line. And then once you get past that first line, oh my thing. Hunter Shinkaruk, Leon Draisaitl, Glenn Morris. Not an awful second line. I mean, Draisaitl can carry that by himself. He had 62 points, 20 goals. Shinkaruk, 22 points with a -4, though. He's not a second liner. I'm surprised Nugent Hopkins isn't there. But when you have an abundance of centers, you have 6 centers, or 5 of your bottom 6 are centers. You're kind of handcuffing yourself. But you got Nick Schmaltz in line 4, Yuri Kennens. Pretty decent playmaker. Probably should be a second line forward, if I had to guess. 31 point. Ooh, what's a -10? So I really think this team relies. Ooh, a grinder on the 3rd line. 27 points though. This team is definitely going to rely on Manlow, McDavid, and Puyarvi to get them points, with Draisaitl chipping in when he can. But aside from that, this team doesn't really scream defensively. Nick Schmaltz had 17 goals on the 4th line. And Yamamoto had 14. So their 4th line is actually better than their 3rd line. Defensively, Larson, Clefbaum, Nurse, Savard, Marian Chara, and Shinsei and Greg David. An enforcer, so they have a grinder and an enforcer. Oh boy. How many penalty minutes does this guy take? He only took 1 penalty in the first 5 games. Look at his defense. 98 shot blocking, 93 stick checking. He's got 5-star skating. The guy's an enforcer and he's got 95 speed. That makes no sense. None at all. He's going to come at you 1,000 miles an hour and put you through the glass. Probably the only enforcer I've ever seen actually make it to the NHL. And then goalies, Eric Comrie. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's and Jonathan Bernier. I think we had Bernier too. I don't remember though. Oh boy. Oh, the ex-king, Eric Comrie, gonna lead us astray. He's won a cup. I can't say the same. Right? I can't say the same. I don't think we've won a cup. I'm pretty sure I would remember winning a cup with this team. What? Let's see how we did in the regular season against them. Well, we know we made the cup against. Did we make the cup? Dude, all of my GMOs are blending together right now. Alright, so didn't get him in the first month. 2nd month. I always feel like I'm overlooking. Alright, so we got him late in December, beat him 4-1. That's good. We're gonna be, there we go. Got him at the start of February. Lost 4-2, but answered back 2 weeks later with another 4-1 victory. Then we got him late in March. We lost in overtime, so we're 2-1-1 against them. All right, not bad, not bad. I don't know. I don't think I missed a game against them, but who knows? Well, here we go. We're gonna hop in. Game 1, Edmonton Oilers. Our offense should be more than enough to take this series, I feel. But let's go. All right, 0-0 after 1. It's all right. I will always take 0-0. 0-0 after 2. While it is becoming the norm for our Kings franchise to not score in the first 2 periods, Dylan Larkin, thank you, power play. Come on, answer it. Nice. Josh Hosang. Apparently I was saying Jonathan last video. I get so locked into anybody that has a J in their name that they're Jonathan. I don't know why. I have to get away from that. But Josh Hosang, Dylan Larkin, giving us that 2-0 lead, or 2-0 victory, and a 1-0 series lead. Nice. Boyd coming out strong with the shutout. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's see how long we can keep them off the score sheet. Now they're going to score immediately because I said something. Oh, all right. Colin White, Jakub Voracek. Good. 2-0 after 2, or after 1. All right, so that's 5 straight scoreless periods. How long can we keep this up? Power play. Big kill. Oh, power play. Can we get another one? Ooh, can we get another one? I feel like when they do score, the floodgates are just going to pour. But so far, back-to-back 2-0 shutouts. 6 straight scoreless periods for the Edmonton Oilers to start the second round. That's not what you want to see if you're a playoff coach right now. I know from experience, but this team is not prolific when it comes to depth scoring. It is all on pretty much Schmaltz, McDavid, and Manlow. If we can keep 2 of the 3 off the score sheet, this series is in the bag. But there we go. Jakub Voracek gets us a 1-0 lead, but on 3 shots in the first period, Adam Larson finds one. Alright, so that's disappointing. But we answer right back. Colin White, Adam Lowry, 3-1 after 2. Shots are 28-10. Hey, we're just dominating the Oilers so far this series. David Pastrnak gets one, 4-1. Shots are 34-12, 13 now. Jesper Bratt, I think that was his name? I don't remember, man. It's either Jesper or Jeremy. Dylan Larkin, I mean, God. 6-1. Shots are 42-19. That was a blowout. The Oilers finally scored, but just, again, that's the skill difference in this series is finally, this is the most, I mean, I shouldn't be praising my team so much. We've still got one more game to win, and Lord knows we've blown 3-0 leads. Alright, but this is encouraging. Colin White, Connor McDavid finally finds the scoreboard, but Filip Zadina answers him. Ooh, Manlow. 2 guys that I don't want to see on the score sheet, McDavid and Manlow. Both get one. Power play for Edmonton. Oh, Connor McDavid again. Oh, but Riley. Nice. Very good answer. Ties it at 3 immediately. Come on. We're going to go to overtime in game 4. We sure are. Alright, so the shots were even for most of that game, but we took an advantage going into the third, but Marian Chara, the third D pairing, wins it in overtime. That's fitting. The role players usually win playoff games, at least when it comes to overtime. Oh shit. Almost fell out of my chair because my footrest spun. Alright, come on, game 5, let's get back on a horse here. Edmonton showed they had life, but let's just quick to snuff that out. Alright, Connor McDavid gets 2 more. He's heating up. 2-0 after 2. Filip Zadina, there we go. He's been pretty quiet so far this postseason. Nice to see him waking up a bit. He's got 2 goals in the series. Can we get another one before the 10-minute mark? Nope. Oh, power play. Shorthanded goal, maybe? Oh, no, nothing. We're going to overtime again. Nope. couldn't get the tying goal. All right, Edmonton clawed their way back in. Back-to-back one-goal wins. Come on, guys. Where's our offense? Let's go. Game 6. We're back in we're back in Edmonton. Let's put it away. Let's salt the wound. Put it away in Edmonton. There we go. Cutler got on the board, but Manlow answers. 4 shots. Come on. Game 4, they had 3 shots and scored. This one, or no, game 3, they had 3 shots and scored one. This game, they got 4 shots and they scored 1. Connor McDavid. Oh my goodness. This is a one-man show. Josh Hosang, thank you. Tying it at 2. This is literally Manlow, Comrie, and McDavid against the entire Kings roster right now. Philip Sedina, thank you. 36-13 in shots. Are you kidding? And Connor McDavid. Vinny Hinashioza, let's go. Come on. 42-18. Put him away. Thank you. That was rough, man. Connor McDavid, unreal. How many points did he have? Did he have 3 points that game? No, he had 2 goals. Holy crap, man. McDavid did not want to go away. Once we get to the next series, I gotta go see McDavid's stats. McDavid and Manlow's stats in comparison to the rest of his team. We get the Winnipeg Jets. That's gonna be tough. Ehlers, Scheifele, Laine, Trouba, Hellebuck. Alright, but I gotta see. Oops, where am I going? I gotta see Edmonton's point distribution. Because it's gotta be so. I mean, look at our points. I mean, Colin White's got 14 points. That's ridiculous. Zadina had 3 goals that series, and he's still a -3. That third line doing awesome. I'm loving Hosang right now. How? I know our first line just doing a little bit. Just doing not enough scoring. And they're getting scored on, so they need to pick it up defensively. I almost kind of feel like I need to mess with that first line, but I don't want to change anything else because the rest of the team is doing fantastic. Alright, Edmonton, let's see this. So Manlow had 17, McDavid had 14, and the next closest had 6. Like, look at... They were the only line that was plus on their team. And even then, Puyarvi was a -1. They were only +1s. And then you had Larson and Clefbaum because they're the first pairing, be +4s and +7s. No, Glenn Morris was even. Sorry. That is about the clearest hard carry I've ever seen by 2 players on a team. I mean, I say 2 players, and then you've got the goaltender, Comrie. His stats might not be the best, but Comrie kept us off the score sheet when he needed to. But hey, we got past them. Up next are the Winnipeg Jets out of the Central Division. So we'll see how that goes. But that's what I'm going to call this one. As always, comment sections for your predictions, reactions, criticism, critiques. And if you're still here, come back to the channel sometime today, that being Wednesday. There's going to be a fantasy draft GM mode update posted where you can vote. I meant to put that at the start of the video, but we're putting it here. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Friday for the conference finals.